Welcome back. Let's put this in the ether. Um, Hookup culture stemmed from college environment. All right. What make these hookup culture acceptable? Right. These colleges. Most of these people who hook up a lot come from these college environment. How does this happen? I think this happened because of the media influence. When you look at TV, the media, what are they portraying about colleges? It's usually not portraying about education and institution of learning, right? When you look at media, movies, and all these stuff, right? TV, when they portray colleges, what do they portray about? They portray colleges as these party locations, right? They portray these party locations where people go to conform with each other, drink excessively, and just sleep around with anybody. And what happened when these are just are circling around the internet on media and people see this? They see that college is not a serious place to be. It's only for there to be partying, right? It's already been demonstrated by MTV, right? Betraying all these hookup culture. People are drinking, going spring break, giving them a reason to be reckless, right? From movies like Animal House, Revenge of the Nerds, what else? All these comedy college movies, right? They show they pushing all these debaucherous natures. And when people see that, especially kids, when they see that, they're totally brainwashed of what college is supposed to be, and that's what leads to this idea of over drinking, saying it's acceptable to drink, acceptable to fornicate with all these multiple body counts, right? I'm not saying drinking is a bad thing, but I'm just saying you have to do it moderate. But these colleges, these institutions, right, are perpetuating this kind of lifestyle. Right? These is part of the contributors of these hookup cultures. Another contributor is women's decision as well. Women allowed this to happen, right? Because guys can't control them. Guys can't willy nilly go bang all these girls. A woman has to say yes. There's consent, right? But back to my main part, these colleges also play a main role, right? And not only that, colleges also have this. I made it more easier to people to meet up because they applied this institution, this idea of coed. Coed when students are live among each other in dorm rooms. When they live so close to each other, right? What does that mean? Their hormones are raging, and they're easily meet each other all the time. They're constantly at each other's at each other's disposal. And what does that lead to? We're human beings. One thing leads to another. We're gonna hook up with each other, right? And this usually lead to all these girls sleep around with the men, right? They all fornicate with each other. Multiple have fornicate with each other more than once, right? And not only that, colleges also have this thing called sorority and fraternity. And what happened in the sorority and fraternity? They allowed easy access to men and females, right? Thus increasing the high number of body counts, increasing the debauchery, increasing reckless sex, right? So when you look about it, women is a main factor as a hookup culture. They allowed this to happen. Yet again, college also is the main contributor due to the misconception about what college really is, right? Most college out there in the United States, most colleges, even you could even say the Ivy League college as well. They are mainly there. People are mainly there for hooking up with each other, right? Mainly there. Look, before women went to colleges, right? College was a men dominated field. Only men go to colleges, right? Until what? The women revolution, women liberation, that's when women are allowed to go to colleges. The only reason why women go to colleges back in the day was to find a mate, right? And that's also lead to this idea, right? They understand, they try to go to a place where the men are. So they understand that men are at this college institutions. So that's why they apply for colleges. This is what leads to women enrolling in college to find a mate. They're not there to hire learning back in the days. They're there to find a potential mate. That's basically it. Back in the days. Now it totally get twisted. Now the reason why girls go to colleges or people go to colleges, right, is to hook up with each other, to bang each other out, right? To bang each other out, right? And because of all the influence they got from media, TV, right? And all colleges are like this. Most of the colleges are basically party school. I just already mentioned like the Ivy Leagues are party school too, right? There's not education. I mean, education is beyond radar. Yeah, sure, it's education, right? But again, the untold truth, that reason why people go to colleges is basically to hook up with each other, right? Basically, right? Because there's easy access to each other, easy access to girls, easy access to guys. Hell, right now, before men outnumber girls to go to college, now it's totally twisted. Now women actually outnumber men. So when the guys go to colleges, it's easier for guys to get laid. You know how easy it is to get laid in colleges? It's easy. It's so easy to talk to girls, right? Because there's so much girl out there. One say no, another one about to say yes, right? Because it's so much girl over there. That's the reason why people go to colleges. It's totally off balance. Like there's so much girls out there and so fewer guys. Girls are competing for the same guys, right? And guys is banging girls left to right, right? It's so easy because they made sex so easy accessible. That's what college do. College makes sex easy, so easy accessible for male and female students, and women usually outnumber male in college right now. So they usually the male, right? They usually bang the same people over and over. It's easy to get sex, right? It's easy. When I went to college, it's so easy to talk to girls out there. I mean, if one does not interest you, another one will bound to say yes because you get to test. I don't want to say ride, right? You It's a playground. It's a playground to get hooked up. That's what it is, right? If one say no, one of them about to say yes, right? Because there's so much girls out there, and the statistic of you getting laid is high. It's very high. The statistic of you getting laid in college and having a girlfriend or be with a girl or dating is high up there, right? And because the statistic of you hooking up with somebody is so high, that's also a contributor for a girl to have a high body count, right? Because of colleges. College is the main contributor of this hookup culture and the main contributor to this high body counts, right? People don't get it because people seeing that college is a place to learn. It's not in the 20th century, not in 2023. Not well, 23. The intention is going down, but I'm just saying, like 10 years ago, when people go to colleges, their excuse is to party. That's basically it, and they want to go to this party school, right? They want to go to this party school, and all school right now is just party school, right? That what do you think could happen when you condense male and female into one? Right? They're bound to hook up with each other, right? And not only that, when they have this kind of mindset, it carries with them outside of college. Now they're just hooking with people outside of colleges. Now they go to clubs and see with any men. Now the act of sex doesn't hold any significant value no more. It's not sacred no more. Now it's nonsense. That's what leads to a lot of body counts because of these college institutions, right? You might have a different opinion, but this is what I'm thinking. These colleges are increasing high body counts because of the misconception about how media portray colleges. They don't portray them as learning institutions. They portray them as party schools, right? Ever since what? The 70s. It all started in the 70s, and now they institute, and now it got even worse when they institute spring break, right? Now spring break is another excuse for them to go fornicate even more in a different location during the springtime, right? And this will lead to a lot of body counts. And people need to be more aware. It's not just women that contribute to these body counts. Yes, women grant access to sex, but these colleges influence these people to behave like this. All right, you remember the Girls Gone Wild video, right? Most of these girls are college students, all right, and the media perpetuate them to do these behaviors. If anything, if women's freedom of choice control colleges and the media, they're the one who f people up perspective on sex. But besides that, people need to be aware. College is the main contributor and the media that made women behave like this, right? It's not solely on women, but the thing that we're influenced by. And parents need to be aware of what the kids are watching or listening to, because the media could damage a lot of people and the society and on the school as well. But I don't know, guys. Let me know if you agree, right? Leave your opinion below. I want to know. Is college a contribute to this high body counts and hookup culture? I don't know, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and peace and blessings.